at it, man.
Chit.
Shade 45, Brian Setters, got Gray Rizzy. Coming to you from Harlem.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to our studios down there in Midtown. SiriusXM, what's up? But you know, whatever is going on outside, we ain't there just yet. But we still coming to you. Pause, by the way, for everybody that's listening.
Super pause.
Super pause. But look, we're going to take you out to Long Island real quick. Shout out to everybody that's out there.
LA, what up? Harlem, what up? Brooklyn, Queens.
5
whole
boroughs.
world. Staten Island, what it look like. Europe, Africa.
Don't leave
everybody.
out Mount Vernon. The Mount Vernon cats, they get a little,
Money earning.
Money earning. They get a little edgy when you leave them out, man. Shout out to Money Earning.
Shout out my rough buff niggas too, and my Syracuse niggas. Soul Love, Rock Boys. Y'all know what it is.
He travels a lot.
Yeah.
I never really thought of Rochester, but he travels a lot. But that's neither here nor there. We ain't about maps. We about music.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy PTKNY up in the building, man.
Appreciate it.
Yo, we've been building for how long now? Well over a year and a half, something like that.
Pushing towards 2 years now.
A lot of cats tapped out after 10 months, but you're still here.
Yeah, we grinding.
It's a good thing, bro.
Thank you.
It's a weird time right now too, when you think about COVID and stuff and how people are moving around, but you still doing your thing, man.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that because this time period right now, you know, like they had the gold rush.
Yeah.
There was certain times, a prohibition era.
Right.
It was a certain time where certain people came up. They took took advantage of the moment.
Very true.
I'm taking advantage. This is my gold rush. This is my prohibition era. Coronavirus, I am the coronavirus at this point. Like I'm taking full advantage of the situation.
In fact, he's saying that figuratively because a lot of people want to blame you and sue you right now. But he's saying,
yeah.
I don't even think that's a bad idea. You know, whenever there's an economic downturn, right? When the stocks hit the shit. Yeah. There's a lot of people who come up because they buy a lot in that time. And I'm assuming that's what you're doing with the music, man.
Where they left off, where they couldn't keep going. I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all ain't got the budget right now to keep going. Y'all labels ain't paying because y'all can't go to the clubs and stuff like that. Oh, okay. It's my moment because I can pay for it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, there was one time that we had spoken. I was wondering if you wanted to get signed, but independence always seemed to be something that you were leaning more towards because of ownership and you being able to call the shots and not just say you're a boss, but actually be a boss.
Be a boss. I enjoy it. It's hard. Sometimes I cry about this shit because you don't know if this shit is gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm really taking a big risk. I risk a lot, you know, and I sacrifice a lot for this to be possible. And it's hard, you know, when you're not really getting that recognition that you feel like you deserve for the hard work that you're putting in that other people can't see.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's one of the reasons why you up here, because even though I speak to a lot of established cats, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that are out there right now, like our bro Conway. You mentioned Buffalo. Conway got a new project out too, man. From King to a God. If you got my first place special, you heard that.
Yeah,
but
shout out to the BSF.
You know, there's a lot of cats that are out there doing their thing, and I just wonder. I wonder sometimes, man. You know, you especially with your situation. Yeah. Being able to come through incarceration, but on the other side with a plan, and just a passion for the music. It's not easy, but you know what? If it was, everybody be fucking doing this shit.
No question. Anything that's easy to obtain is not really worth having.
Right.
So,
and I know it sounds real cliche, but the shit is so, when you break it down to its like simplest form, that's the realest part of everything that we're talking about.
Big fact.
So look, this is what I want to do, man, because I heard this song, and
what are you talking about?
The Prayer, bro. The Prayer, and I gotta tell you, like I forgot. I think this might have been.
Shout out to Slay on that.
Shout out, love. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I know. This song been ringing off here in New York City. The reason why you're up here is because I want that same energy to go across the country.
No question. We're going to make it ring all across the globe.
Yeah. I got some questions for it, though, too. We're going to play this right now. We're going to be back in Shade 45 Grind Says. I got PTK in the building. Don't go nowhere. Oh, yeah, man. We right back at it. PTKNY is in the building. Gray Rizzy riding out with you. Shade 45. We out here. Shout out to all my grind setters out there. When it comes to grind setters, we got music. We got lifestyle. We got sports. We got people who have a lot of dreams and a lot of, aspirations. And that's exactly why you're here with your music.
Definitely.
But when I heard The Prayer, it's X slipping.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it took me back to that original time I heard that song. And just like
That was the intention.
The words in it, the feeling in it.
Yeah.
And that was a different way of us kind of hearing X because it had been so aggressive for so long.
Yeah.
You listen to the music, you felt like X might come around the corner, take your jewels and go the other way.
Big facts.
But when we heard Slippin', it put us in a different kind of mindset. When I hear Prayer, same thing with you, man. What made you write that song to that particular beat, that production?
I felt exactly the same way he felt when he wrote that. Feeling lost, feeling like you was just failing in life, feeling like you had to make some type of adjustment. Like it's either now or never. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like that while I was locked up. You know, like that's something I wrote while I was there. Where I was just like, I have to change my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to communicate that amongst people that's in there doing life, that's not going home, people that's not trying to go home and do nothing with themselves, period. Or, you know, shit like that. You know, you around different crowd of people when you in jail. So the only way I could express those kind of things being that, you know, a lot of people funny with the phone when you locked up. You know, people funny in the world. So mostly I got a chance to express what was on my mind and on my chest on paper. And that's what you getting. You getting raw emotions, like real shit that somebody was going through and how I was feeling.
All right, copy, man. Look, I got PTKNY in the building, man. We gonna go ahead and get into some music. It's Gray Rizzy up here on Shade 45. Look, don't think it's super deep up here. I'm just trying to give you the super real. That's what it is.
That's
Jules.
it.
Keep it locked. Yeah, man, Gray Rizzy, we out here, Shade 45. Shout out to all my grind setters. PTKNY is up here in the building representing that LI.
What it look like? Allah, what up? Stand the fuck up. Big facts.
Have you been traveling at all during this time?
I just came back from Key West last week.
Oh, that sounds like a little stunt right there, bro. I was expecting you to say like South Jersey or Delaware or some shit. Some motherfuckers say Key West.
That's regular.
So vacation? Was it get away, get some time?
Definitely.
All right, enjoy yourself.
Good time, me and my lady. Yeah.
Okay. Recharged and all that?
Oh, I'm recharged. I'm rejuvenated. You know, I'm ready for war at this point. You know, I just needed to clear my mind and really like grasp what was going on around me. Like, yo, you really have an opportunity right now. All the right people are around you right now. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you win. So I just needed some time to grasp what was going on in my life and make a few decisions, a few adjustments, and here I am. I'm back to it. Yeah, like I never left.
Yo, you've always had like some very I want to say your content makes people think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your music makes people think.
Yeah.
Makes people vibe out. They feel. They might even reassess some shit going on in their own lives.
No question. That's definitely the intention.
What's your thought about all this going on, like social change? Obviously, it's permeated its way all the way into every facet of our lives. But what do you think?
It's all long overdue. It's all long overdue. It should have been happening. It's just to the point now where everybody that is of color, whether black or Spanish or whatever, is starting to kind of feel like it can really happen to me too. It doesn't matter if you're an artist. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete. It doesn't matter if you're a college student. It doesn't matter. Like, our lives are at risk just being black out here. And it's been like that. We've always been kind of disregarded and things of that nature. I have no hate towards white people, but, you know, there is an issue in this country, and we just need to fix it, and that's all I feel.
In listening to you say that, and hearing you say that, I think sometimes there's a fatigue that people get. Because, you know, information is so quick right now, you want to blow through it. But when you hear the same thing over and over and over again, people get, all right. No, it's not all right. Like, this shit is real. This shit is real.
Really
and the reason why you're hearing it so much is because the shit been going on so long, and now it's just hitting people's desks, so to speak. Like, oh shit, this is what happens? Nah, it can't be.
Crazy.
Nah, this shit is real.
And it's been happening for so long. You know what I'm saying? But it's better late than never.
Is it something that's going to reflect in your music more?
This topic, I think if you go back to a song called Black Man in America that I did back in 2017, you know, it started off a lot of people steady praying on my downfall. If this was politics, they'd be in front of town hall protesting and saying that he a criminal, he no good to society, so nobody should hire me. Just leave him with no choice but to poison his people by putting crack in all their pipes and putting dope in their needles, because it's irrelevant to us whether he failed or succeed. If this was 1859, we would have hung him from a tree. So I feel like I'm on trial. The judge related to the victim, my life in the hand of jurors, and the prosecutor picked him. If found guilty, I'm facing the death penalty. I feel my death around the corner. I could feel it in the air. But on the real, those jokes aside, this is real shit that we minorities in poverty got to deal with. We hate to see a person of color striving to be their best. I bet a brother be the reason they laid me to rest. You know, it's all type of ways to look at this Black Lives Matter thing.
You know, and that's powerful for the people who are going to be able to see this.
Yeah.
Because the way you spit that right now is the energy. You sitting underneath Brother Nipsey, me sitting under Brother Malcolm.
Yeah.
And then we got good old Huey right here from Boondocks.
Good brothers. Bless their souls.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm not even going to go any further on that. I just want you to marinate on those bars. PTKNY. Gray Rizzy, we out here. Shade 45. Keep it locked. Yeah, we right back at it. Gray Rizzy, we out here. Grind Setter, Shade 45. What's going on, people? We got PTKNY in the building. Princeton King is out here moving.
Shit.
So look, before we get out of here, I want the people to know we got a project that's on the way. Shout out to the big bro DJ K Slay. You can catch him.
Yeah, shout out to the big bro.
Catch him here on Shade 45 every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. Make sure you go ahead and lock in.
Yeah. Salute to the God.
He gonna try to charge me for saying his shit, but you know, shout out to the big bro right
Drama
there.
King is in the building.
Will we get that before the end of the year? You think?
We will definitely be getting a project from Princeton King. Definitely entitled I Need Beats 2. Golden Ever Residue before the year's over. And it's going to be hosted by DJ K Slay. It's going to be a movie. It's not a joke. But practice makes perfect. You take your time with your product when you really care about it. I'm really concerned about what it is that I'm putting out to the people. So I'm not rushing it. You know what I'm saying? I value my music. I value my craft. And I value everybody else's time. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to have a good experience when you listen to what it is that I put out, as opposed to me just rushing it out because people want to hear music.
The great thing about this channel, especially with Shade 45, is that you got a lot of cats up here who listen, men and women who respect bars.
No question.
How would you, for someone who is just getting familiar with you, how would you classify, at least really, kind of explain what type of style that you have? Because if somebody's listening, sometimes people don't even listen to the lyrics anymore. They just listen to the beat, and they might catch on to the lyrics 4 or 5 listens later.
Yeah.
But how would you describe your style?
Intellectual, street, raw, creative, thought-provoking, and just like different. Just different. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have a genre that I fit into outside of just hip-hop, rap. Like, I'm not an emo rap guy. I'm not none of that. It's just bars. I just want to represent an era of hip-hop that I feel like was the greatest era of hip-hop. And I want to try to see if I could bring back that feeling. And that's it.
Well,
Ever.
There's still a lot of people that love it out there. And I'm sure people listening right now, like, pumping their fist in the fucking air, punching the air, like, God damn it, thank you very much. And that's not, and look, I talk to a lot of different artists. That's not to discredit anybody else with your craft. What I will say, though, is do you and be authentic to it.
No question.
Believe in it and live it.
Can't nobody be you better than you.
Exactly, man. Don't be out here trying to be an A when you really a B. You know what I'm saying?
Every day you're going to be trying to figure out how to be somebody else.
You'll
never have the full blueprint.
Continuing to lie, man.
For real.
So look, man, before you get out of here, I'm going to play another song, but I want everybody to tap in with you.
Okay.
Instagram, Twitter. It's been a crazy time right now. You might have an OnlyFans. I'm not judging you, bro. Like, whatever you got, just go ahead and promote it, bro.
Nah, they get that bad for me yet, man. I know a few people that got that bad for them, but, we ain't doing that. Y'all can definitely find me on Instagram at PTKNY. You can find me on Twitter at Princeton King. You can find me on YouTube at Princeton King. You can find me on SoundCloud at Princeton King NYC. I'm on Apple Music, Tidal. I'm on everywhere. Spotify. Get in tune with me. We getting more, organized with the business and all. I'm doing this on my own, but I promise you, this is the real deal. Just give me time, grow with me, walk with me, and we gonna get crazy out here.
And for producers that want to send beats, man, what's
definitely.
the email?
I would get nasty. I get real nasty with it, no homo. Shout out to all my Harlem boys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
definitely.
Yeah, I'm not playing over here. I'm a beat murderer. Royal Diamond Entertainment at Gmail. Let's get to it.
Exactly how it's spelled. Royal Diamond Entertainment.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
Straight up.
Tap in.
I went to school. I'm educated.
Definitely tap in, man. Go ahead and get that. If you need to look up Royal Diamond Entertainment, if you don't know how to spell it, just there's a dictionary. Google it. You'll find it, man. Follow us at Gray Rizzy, at Shade45, at Grindsetters, all on Instagram, all on Twitter. And we're going to get into this joint that's been heating up the city, man. It's 9 p.m. in NYC, bro. I see what time you on, man.
What it look like? I lie.
I see what's up, man. From coast to coast, best believe we out here. Well, it's another Shade 45. Grindsetters, what up?
Shout out to the West.